Welcome to my live. I'm back. I had to stop real quick, put on a short video, just to get I'm back. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, and even if I'm under the weather, you guys getting something out of me. So, what are we doing on a Saturday morning? Hmm? What are we up to? Hmm? Anybody there? I wonder if there's a difference because I changed my name and you guys probably think I disappeared. I didn't disappear on you guys. I'm still here. But yeah, I'm here live this to the morning just to talk about why I've been missing action for a little while. I was missing in action for a little while because I was a little under the weather, not feeling well, for a couple of weeks. Um, Still not feeling at my 100%, but I'm back. But holla at me. What are you guys up to on a Saturday morning? So hit me up. I'm saving my voice just in case, what if you guys come on board? Some of y'all probably still asleep. Shoot, I should just did this one. I might decide to just do this around 6. Shoot. Who knows? Yeah, some of y'all probably went out, stayed up late. But let me jump off and come on back 6 o'clock. I don't know how to FaceTime. I don't think what do you want to show me? No, I'm not into that. If you saw my name, well, not, this platform is not about that. Put it that way. This platform is not for, show and tell. It's for a widows group, and I was just calling, jumping back on to, like, so no. Hi, Mel. How are you? Lennox, I don't think I want to see what you want to show me. So, how's it going? How's your Saturday morning going? Again, I'm jumping on because, um, no, mommy. Good, Mel? Lennox, we got to keep you a little tamed there, Lennox. No, this platform is not about that. This platform is about, this like a widow's platform, you know. So, nope. I'm doing well, Mel. How are you? How's it going, Mel? How are you, Mel? How are you, Mel? Are you doing okay? How's your Saturday going? I don't know if you know, but my platform is about widows, and I just became a widow, and I want to come and share you guys my experience and my journey, and of being a widow. And I haven't been on in a while because I've been like under the weather. You know, these things happen when you're deep in your feelings. You get under the weather, but you doing good? That's good to hear. Hi, Godzilla. How are you? That's good that you're doing good. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm trying to get out and about for a little bit, so instead of like being home, because I've been home for like good 2 weeks now. No, Linux. I don't want to see what you have to share. It's not the platform for that. Hi, Otto. Yeah. So yeah, I want to come on and talk to you guys about being a widow. I just recently became a widow, and it's a lot behind it. You have to find yourself again. You have to move on with life. You have to heal. I think the longest thing for me is the healing journey. I have pretty much like uh, gotten better. You know, so I got much better. So Linux again, it's not the platform for that. It's not the platform for it, Linux. Hi, Otto. How's your Saturday going? Again, my platform is I've been a little, and I'm trying to talk. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, but I'm just here to talk on being a widow and how my journey is going. Um, you know, it's going, pretty well. It's been a good like 3 years now, and thank you, Lennox, for the compliment. It's been a good 3 years now, and I've been a widow for that long, and I want to share and have people share on their journey on how they're healing. Um, and I just wanted to create a platform for we all can talk about like experiences like what do you do when you're sad, or what do you do when you're happy? How's the healing thing going? These are the kind of things I want to talk about on this platform. But thank you for the compliment, Lennox. I just if you do you, have you you know experienced any like sadness, or have lost someone in your life that you want to talk to you about? I'm willing to talk to you about that if you want to. So we can talk about that. That's what my platform is about. So if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that. I'm up for it. But this is what I'm talking about this morning is that I haven't been on for like 2 weeks, right? Because I was like in my feelings, I was under the weather, got sick, not feeling well. Um, and I'm back, you know. So, and these are some of the things you experience when you lose someone and you're deep in your feelings and stuff. And it takes time. It's taking time to heal from it, you know. And a long time to heal from it. And again, like I say, I'm standing strong and stuff in there. Lord is coming back soon, everyone. I believe so too. It's been a lot it's been a lot going on in the atmosphere. It's been a lot going on in the atmosphere, so I believe you on that. He's coming back very soon. Oh, thank you. God is definitely the answer, and I've been praying a lot on it. Like, I have been praying a lot. Hello, MG. Yeah, I've been praying a lot on that, to God, and I think because of God, I'm here now, and because of Him, I'm much stronger now. Um, I still go to Him a lot to continue my journey of healing. So again, sometimes do as a human being. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to keep the faith, and I'm keeping the faith. Believe me, it's hard. Like especially when you're like, oh, like you say, there's so much going on in the world. You're like, oh my goodness, you know. And that's why I believe, like they say, like, yeah, He's going to be here soon, because like you have your feelings, you have your thoughts, you have the world, you have so much things going on, you know. And I'm standing strong. I'm trying to keep the faith, and I've been really working on that. Like, um, I know He's here for me, you know. Um, And I've been continuing to pray, but sometimes you get so deep into your feelings sometimes, so, and just like I got like 2 weeks ago, and I just got lost any type of faith, but it's like, I was just in a weak spot, and I got, because I was in that weak spot 2 weeks ago, I became like physically sick, and that's why I haven't been on here, because I was like physically sick, still healing, you know, but as long as you're alive, the faith can never die. I love that. That is so beautiful. It makes me like tear up, like the faith of him being here. Keep fighting. Yes, I'm keep fighting. I'm here to keep going, um, and try to become stronger. And like I say, I think a point in your life when you go through something in your life and you're like, you feel like you fail, you've fallen, and sometimes you can't get up, and a lot of those strengths are like saying like, uh, get back up, be stronger, keep the faith, but sometimes go. So yes, I'm gonna continue to fight, um, and I'm gonna continue to pray on it. Um, and it's just like I'm just here to talk to you guys about it as well. Like, um, have you experienced any of that types of stuff, and how did you go through your healing journey when you're experiencing this? Um, I know for me, I've been doing like a lot of like praying and meditating and trying to use coping skills, to get through it. But sometimes it's just like when you get strong in your feelings, and sometimes it affects you. So, and that's why I'm still in this journey to heal, to become stronger, and I'm never gonna give up faith. I'm just praying for it to be like in a stronger for me. So, but I believe in him, and you had an out of body experience. Oh wow, how was that? That's very experience. That's very amazing. Like, how was that for you? Um, the out of body experience. That's interesting. How was that for you? Because I mean, phew, I believe in that, and that's why I'm asking. How was that for you? Can you tell me a little bit about it? The out of body experience you had? I would love to know. How was that for you to have the out of body experience? Cautious. Was you having the out of body experience? Was you able to see yourself in the human form, or just just your spiritual form, or just um, roamed around, or was out of your body? How was that for you? Can you let me know a little about how that was for you to have the out of body experience? That I would love for you to share that with me. I'm so interested in knowing that. But I believe in all of that. I do. You know, I believe that he's coming back. I believe in out of body experiences. I I believe in faith, humbleness. I believe that your feelings can be strong enough that it can take over you, and I think I'm in a battle. I am in a fight, because I believe in these strong things, and I'm just like very confused about it. Like, me to have, oh, yes, I saw two giant angels with eyes all over their wings, and I heard a trumpet go off. They took me up into the sky, and I went through a portal. Oh wow, jeez, that sounds amazing. Like trumpets going off. Woof, that sound like, I can like feel it. I feel like I can feel you in that moment. Um, that's very strong words, a very strong, out of body experience that you went through to be taken so far. And um, I feel like people like yourselves, can really talk more on this, because sometimes, like, God uses you in a way, and He takes you and say, "Hey, this is what I want from you, or what I want out of you. Like, I'm gonna take you here." You can share these moments and experience with others who need to know how good God is, how strong God is, and that He is present. He is very present in our lives, all of our lives, not just you, not just me. He's present in all of our lives, and for you for you to have that beautiful moment and to share this, that beautiful moment with me, that's amazing. That's amazing to share that with me. I appreciate that, because it makes me feel like I was there in the moment with you, and it's just very strong words you just said to me, and I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Hold on a second.
There's some pieces of steak, egg, and some potatoes.
It looks so hot or cold.
It's hot.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, I appreciate you sharing that moment with me. There are these lights all around me. Then they dropped me off. I was in a big field. There was flowers everywhere. They was singing. Wow, wow, very beautiful moments. I mean, for you to have that type of moment, you was very into a very, very meditative state. And sometimes when you're in these strong meditative states, it's easy for him to talk to you. It's easy for him to speak to you. Um, it's easy for him to communicate with you. Do you know what? Did he communicate any type of word to you when this happened? Because a lot of time you have these out of body experience. Sometimes he is talking to you to give you a sign, or to give you a message, to share. So did you get like a message, or something for him to share? Because these are very beautiful, strong moments that God give us, to talk to us or to connect to us, or just to say, "Hey, cautious, it's gonna be okay." You know, we do all these connections and stuff with him, and he connect with us just to say, "Hey, it's gonna be all right. Whatever you guys are experiencing at the moment, it's gonna be okay." Um, and he made that moment beautiful for you, um, and that's a blessing all by itself, for him to have that moment beautiful in that time for you. Um, that's very beautiful. Very. You guys connected with him in a spiritual way, and I believe in those connections with him. Yep, I do. And it's wow. That's a blessing. Blessing to have to connect to him too. You have to actually disconnect from the world in order to connect to him, because the world is very powerful. The world is very strong. There's so much stuff going inside the world us for us human to experience and be around, and to take that moment of disconnect from the world to connect to him. That's very strong. That's a blessing all by itself, you know, to connect with him and just disconnect from what's going on in the world. So that's beautiful. That's very beautiful, cautious. And again, I appreciate you sharing this with me, and then it's so powerful, So yeah, that he connected you and said, "Cautious, it's okay, to I'm here, It's beautiful moments, you know. Wow, wow. I'm just seeing the last part of what you say, you was being pulled through a door. Wow. I really believe that that's a strong message of you being pulled through the door. He's really trying to tell you something. Um, I feel like you should try to connect with him again and really open your ears or really tune in and see what he. I remember everything there. I saw was written on the wall. Roof, so tall and high. Wow. So wow. Because the God believe in height, strength, openness. Wow. And I think, phew, gosh, gosh, that's amazing. For to connect him in that type of way. You know, I think I'm gonna work on that as well too. Like, I've been told, like, oh, lion's eye. That's a sign of courage and strength. And cautious, that's a sign to you, like, you're very brave, you're very courageous, because like I was about to say just now, that lion shows signs of courageous, that somebody just recently told me that I need to let go, and because you're strong and courageous and you were able to let go, you heard his message, and somebody was recently telling me, like, I need to just let go and just be and, like a lion like yourself, and show that courage to let go and be brave and just let it go. There was lots of butterflies, different animals there. It's had three faces. That's definitely a different type of dimension you're in. You're definitely in a different type of dimension. Let's put it that way. Where you're able to see the other different dimensions you were in. And like I say, for me, I want to be able to be like you and be able to let go. And when you do that, you're able to spiritually travel in different dimensions and stuff. And what you do, like I said again, that sign of seeing a lion is basically telling God to show that, hey, cautious, you're brave, you're strong, you're letting go, you're letting him in. But wow. Mm. Mm. But cautious, that's beautiful. To show strength and to have him. You know what? By someone telling me that to let go and let God just talk to me, and just hearing you, cautious. I really want to do that. You know, that's that faith, that belief, that's that connect that you have with him, and I want to have that uh, much more stronger connection as well. So hold on a second. Linux, it's like, again, this is not that platform for whatever you're asking me to do. Like I said, we're here to talk about faith, God, being a widow, healing journeys. Are you willing to talk on that? He showed me, and God also showed me 3 Bibles floating in the midair. And the last one opened up, and there was a verse coming out. As it came out, it was lighted up the words. Wow. What did that word say? When that Bible had opened up, what verse did it say? Do you remember the verse it said? You know, let me know. I can look it up, and I would love to read up on it. You know. So I'd love to read about it. Whatever verse you had there. Hold on a second. I'm doing something. My phone is a little frozen here. Give me a second. Cautious. Because I'm enjoying your words and stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Cautious. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Cautious.
Your call has been forwarded.
What name did you see, Cautious? Well, I'm here to talk about Phase Linux. I'm not here to see what you want to show me. You know, I'm just here to talk. That's it. You know, if you want to talk about faith with me, we can do that talk. But what name did you see, Cautious, in that Bible? See my tattoo? Oh, of course. I love that tattoo. But what name did you see, Cautious, when the Bible, when that opened up for you? What name did you see?
Your call has.
Wow, that's awesome. He was, you got a calling for this, you know? I feel like if you connect more with him, he will start showing you different verses and different things that to speak out to people and speak with people. Because, you know, like they say, someone said earlier, he is near and he needs someone like yourself to speak up, you know, talk about it, because he is sharing or using your vessel to to deliver what he's trying to give, you know, speak to you on. So, wow, you know, doing wow, that's awesome. If I would love to hear how much more he connect with you and see what else he have to say. I looked over to my right and I saw the Lord sitting on the throne. I remember everything. Wow. You're sitting on the throne? Yes. Wow. That's a lot. That's very deep. You know, that you experienced all that. That's very deep, you know? Like I say, I would definitely like lean into that and see more of what he have to to how to say to you, how to speak to you in order to have your vessel as a human, and you can spread this. How to say spread the love, spread the spiritual moment, spread the word. Spread the peace. We need more of that. We don't have too much of that. So we definitely need more of that. Yeah. Sorry, I was a little stuffy. I had to blow my nose a little bit. Like I said, became sick 2 weeks ago because I was so much in my feelings. I got a little physically sick. Um, but talking with you today, cautious, is like giving me that extra like strength and feeling, like strong feelings that and I appreciate you just letting me know all this. He had a sword in his hand. He was he looked young. Maybe I'd like to say he have different appearances and wow, that's a good visual that you experience. Wow. Did he say anything to you when you looked at him? Do you remember he said anything to you? Did he said anything to you, cautious, while you were there? Hmm? Or you guys, you were just in the moment, just like just there in the moment. Wow, I can believe that. You know, a lot of time you feel like you know life is so long, so strong, so hard that you just want to give away. Excuse me. You just want to get away from whatever going on in the world. And I don't know what your thoughts were at that moment, but I am truly happy that he said to you, "It's not your moment yet because you need to be here because he wants you here because someone needs you." And that's why he would say like, "It's not your time yet," because truthfully, when he says speak those words, he speak those words because there's someone here on this earth that needs you, that you need to speak to or um, be there for. Um, and that's why he said, I truly believe that's why he said it's not your time yet. Because honestly, we all in this world to honestly like help each other, guide each other on, and especially if you're guide each other on, give each other like encouraging moments or good words, support each other, and I believe that he said that to you because, truthfully, there's someone out there that needs you, you know, you know, and it's not your time to go yet because they need you. They need your help. They need your support. You sound like a very strong-minded, strong person, you know, and it's just not your time because there's someone out there that needs you. Cautious, and he wants you to help them out. So I can believe that. I can believe that. I can. Excuse me, I'm a little
Your
starving.
call has been
Sorry
forwarded
about
to an
my
automated.
stuffiness. So like I said, I did become physically sick. That was some of my feelings. It's just a little stuffy. But wow, if you could just lean into that and really just, because you seem like you're just open-heartedly, open person, um, that person will come to you, or you will pass that person. That person will pass you, and there come to you, or you will come to that person, and you're going to be able to help that person out. Being that you have you have strong strength, you have a lot to say. Um, you can disconnect from this world, because a lot of people can't really disconnect. Like they find it very hard to disconnect and really feel him and feel that strong spirit, and able to travel within realms and worlds and talk to God, and that's a lot of strong. That's a very strong person, and because you have all this, and He blessed you with all this, yeah, I truly believe it is not your time because there's someone out there that needs you, and He was like, no, I need you to go help this person. That's what we're here for, to pass the word on to and preach the gospel. Tell everyone I'm coming back soon. Wow, you're doing exactly what He asked you to do, and that's amazing. It is. Because like I say, there's not too many people like yourself can disconnect and do all that. Pass this message the way He wants you to pass this message, not just like talk about it, and not just read about it. You know. Wow. His voice is, oh wow. He has a strong. It's wow. I can only imagine like a voice of thunder and how powerful, how strong that is, and how, oof. You know, that's very potent to be that strong and powerful, and to have a voice like that. Mm. But I'm definitely happy that you are spreading the word and you're sharing these experiences because people need to hear them. They really do need to hear it and believe in it and have faith in it because it is truly real. You know, it's not just something you imagine. It's not an imagine. It's something that you feel and that is real. You know, people understand that you can't disconnect from a lot of things, especially the world, and then you can feel something totally different and hear Him. Because the only thing, once you disconnect from all this world and whatever it has and whatever you're going and you disconnect like that, only thing you can hear once you do that disconnect is Him. And you definitely was there to do that, and thank you for sharing and spreading the word, you know, because your words are, these words that you're giving out is an oral that He, through Him, He's spreading through you. Yeah. and that you are in the processing of doing God's work. This is what He wants from you, and that's why it wasn't your time, because you're in the process of doing His work. You know, and I thank you for telling me, because sometimes when you hearing these things, right, and I know what I'm going through, like being a widow and stuff like that, and you're hearing these things, it gives me a little faith and strength. Like you say, confirmation. You know that He is here for us. Through our sadness, through our downness, and through our happiness. He's just there all around. And then you gave me a little push, a little, and I thank you for sharing this with me, because it gave me a little push today, knowing that you were spreading His word. He gave you. It gave me a little strength, so it actually makes me feel a little better. Thank you. I appreciate that you sharing that with me, because it does make me feel a lot better, because sometimes we need that reassurance, or need to hear sometime through others, which God uses to plant in our ears. He planted the seed in you to share with us. People needs it, to continue to have a stronger faith bond with God, and by me talking with you, it gives me that extra strength and faith, to bond stronger with Him, because I need to be at a point where I need to let go, and I think that's what He wants me to do, let go, so I can have a more stronger connection. Well, Cautious, I would love for you to join me, every once in a while when I come live, and I would love for you to spread that through through my platform, because again, to hear this and to hear that you've been through this, and that He planted that seed for you to share it, that's amazing. It's amazing that He planted a seed for you can share it. I am most certainly ready for more. Yes, I am. I am. I am ready for more. That's what I'm actually like. If you see me come live, right, and you have that, okay. Yes, you can. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm loving it. I'm loving that He planted these words, and planted that seed through you, and you're sharing it and stuff. I love it. So I'm ready. Yeah, please tell me more. I'm ready. I'm ready. So yeah, whenever you see me on Cautious, please come through. Come through. Speak it. Talk it. Share your experiences, what you've been through. That experience where you went through these different dimensions, and that. Oh wow. I was halfway sleeping, then I heard His voice told someone like an angel inside my house. He told them, "Now go." Wow. You know, wow. There was an angel in your house. So Have you? I have a question for you. Once I heard that. Oh wow, the fridge was open up. Wow, that was like him trying to say that you there was present there. I have a question for you, Cautious. What do you think about? I mean, I saw this on how to say Google, where you see a bird feather in your house, and from what Google said, is that a bird feather meaning a person or maybe a possible angel have visited you. So you heard about that? The feather? Yes? You heard about the feather of a, because you're trying to figure out like why is a bird feather in my house and there's no bird in my house. So like you say, different things that you're experiencing, you're like, why is my fridge open? And because you're so spiritually connected to him, you can see a lot of things, And I'm just hoping that I'm working on that same type of journey, that I want to have such as just as much stronger connection with him, you know, just like you, just to connect to him. But I did have like and I'm here to share it with you too as well. I was in my room, and I went in my closet and I saw like a bird feather in my closet. I'm like, what? Why do I have a, where does bird feather come from? This is what? And I still have it. And I'm like, so because I believe in all this spiritual connection, I'm like, there's no bird around me. I didn't have my front door open, you know? So I'm like, how does this feather get here? So I looked it up and I'm like, there's a possibility that, let's say the angel wings kind of look like bird. Yeah, I still have that bird feather. That's why I say I I believe in everything you're saying, and that's why I'm like, I'm thank you for sharing all this with me, because I'm able to open up and share with you like my experiences. Like I truly have like a bird feather that was in my closet, on my floor of my closet, and that was there, and I was like, how did this get here? And because I do believe in these strong spiritual beings and feelings, I looked it up on the Google, and it said, well, maybe there's a person visit you or an angel that visited you. But I was told recently, like, I need to just not be afraid and just connect, open up and just connect. Or once that happened again, just speak to them. Ask them. Why I want to ask them, because a lot of time you do have like a lot of questions you want to ask, right? Especially God and stuff. And I know I pray and I talk to God all the time, but sometimes to me it feel like a little weird sometimes to open up with my questions and stuff. But person just recently told me like, no, this nothing is weird. Nothing is weird not to ever ask. Let's see all the eyes. Wow, that's wow. I am so like happy to talk with you, because like again, I'm gonna dive deeper when I see these things happening around me, amongst me, and how you're just embracing it. I feel a little fearful of it, and I shouldn't feel that way, like fearful. I should embrace it and connect. So I'm just hoping I have that courage like you to embrace it, and and let it in. Like let because I believe he's strongly trying to connect with me, right? But I have that fear of connecting with him. But I'm gonna work on that. Talking with you give me more like, I need to work on that even more. Like because you're sharing your experiences with me, and like, and how great you're connecting with him, and how you're pushing, and he put that seed inside of you, and how you're embracing it, and you're like putting it out there. So that's exactly what he wants from us, and I just want to do his work as well. And I do want to do his work as well, just like you. They well, how do they look? Do you know how they looked? What did they look like? Did they look like were they in human form, spiritual form? Excuse me, still a little stuffy. Were they in human form? How do they look? Like I'm so interested in knowing.
Your call.
So how do they look? I remember being born also in my mom's room. Wow. So you've been like a spiritual baby all your life. A powerful connection through him all your entire life. Even when you were a baby, you had that strong connection with him. Was your mom a very strong spiritual woman as well? Was your mom a strong was she a very strong spiritual woman? What yeah. How about your dad? Do you know if he was a very strong spiritual man as well? Hmm? But to have that strong spirituality for so long, that's and to roam in this world and still carry the strong faith and strength, because sometimes this world can really beat you down. It can. That's amazing to still carry such a strong strength, spirituality for so long. They look human, but they look like horse or comfort, but he is flying. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That is wow. We can only like us, like the rest of us can only like listen to you and say, wow. So you had like guardian angels, you know. You probably had guardian angels over you all your life since you've been born. I think we all have like guardian angel. I believe we all have guardian angels that look over, but because you're so spiritually connected, you're able to connect with them, more than, you know, the rest of us to connect. But, we, wow, she could be your guardian angel. And because you're so strongly spiritually connected, you can see. You have the seeing eye of these these beings around you, and knowing that they're always around us. We have guardian angels. There are spirits all around the place, because you have that third eye. You're able to see them and connect with them. You know, that's a strong being by itself, to have that third eye to connect and see them like that. Because they all around us, and like I say, for me, I believe they're all around us. Um, and a lot of us have to connect to open that third eye, to see that third eye. And some of us still not able to do that yet. you know I'm hoping I'm able to do that while I'm on this journey that I'm on. I'm praying for that. Like I say, I was fearful of it, and I really want to open my mind to it. But I'm being told that it's a good thing. It's not nothing to be like fearful of. Just embrace it. So I'm in that thought process of just embracing it. So that's where I'm at. I'm in that thought process of embracing it, so I can have that third eye, that strong connection, a spiritual connection. You know, a stronger spiritual connection with him. But I do appreciate you sharing all this, because it's such strong words. It's so, like, I feel like I'm in that moment with you. It's so real. I'm so stuffy right now. Oh my God. Pray for me too, to heal me more, properly, because like I say, you know, I'm asking for that. Wow. I remember it. That's what you call it. It's my turn. I remember there was more people like me. There was a lot of portals open. Well, probably not a lot, but comparison to people of the world, because you're very genuine, and there's not too many that I spoke to like you. But that's very genuine. You're like genuine. And I think you're the first one across my path. Yeah, that's true. And I think the ones that don't believe are still having that battle of connecting to him. So they're still battling that connection with God, and have to build a stronger faith in order to have that belief, you know. Because I know I had a little battle, I'll be honest with you. I did. I had a little battle, and I can admit to it, and I can say it, because I know it. I had that little battle, you know. So that's why there's people, some people don't believe and do believe because wow. I mean, that that's like I say, for you, you're amazing because for me, as like I say, I'm a little fearful of all this kind of stuff, even though I truly believe it. What does this number mean? The 144. What does that mean? That number. Cautious. What does this number mean? What does that number mean? Cautious. The number you just put up there. What does that number mean? You put a number, the 144, 144,000. What does that number mean? Is that like the number of you see, or the number of people that was placed out here to spread His word, or what is that number means? Cautious. I mean, it's just annoying. Huh? What does that number mean to you? Are you still there? One second. Can't say too much, but yeah, to more God's people. Well, thank you for giving me that warning, that message. I'll pray about it. I'll be on the lookout for it. Wow. I'm going to pray about it, and I'm going to be on the lookout for that, just to see, like, you never know, like, for you to pass that message on, I will be in prayer with that, and and I will be aware. Thank you for giving me that awareness. I appreciate it. I'm cautious. I'm gonna get ready to meet with a friend. You know, um, a friend that recently lost her husband, and she wanted to share a moment of his birthday. Um, and I'm gonna get dressed and go meet with that person and go out to their gravesite to put flowers on his graves. But I really appreciate all what you have told me, all the words you spread it on my platform. I'm hoping that there were a lot of listeners out there that listened to you, um, and were able to take in what he planted in you to share with them. So I'm hoping and praying that there was a lot of listeners out there. Yeah, I can only imagine. It was fun there. I can only imagine, but I'm gonna get ready to go and say my goodbyes soon, cautious, because I'm getting ready to go see a friend. You know, so mm. So I'm gonna get ready to go. Okay, cautious. I have to go get dressed and meet a friend and put some flowers on their gravesite. Okay. But again, when you see me live, I would love for you to come and share. Please come share cautious on my platform when you see me live. Share with me. Spread the word. Open up people's ears. Help them to listen. But I'm gonna get ready to go. I have to go and get dressed and go meet up with that friend who lost her husband. And so bye, cautious. It's been very sweet, strong, faith, beautiful. Talking to you. God bless you too. Remember, please come when you see me. Please come on my platform, spread that word, okay? And God bless you too. I'm gonna follow you. Yes, I will follow you. Soon I get off this thing, I'm gonna put the follow button to follow you because I want to follow you and I want you to follow me and come on my platform, spread what you share and what you see, your visions. I love it. Bye.